Hey there, quick note before we dive in. What you're watching right now is a lesson from one of my courses that I've decided to release completely for free here on YouTube so you don't have to pay a dime. So instead of asking you to buy my course, if you want to show your appreciation, here's a couple of things that you can do. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. These small actions tell YouTube to share my content with more people, which is a huge help. Also, feel free to check out my recommended equipment links in the description below. If you do purchase equipment from these links, I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you whatsoever. Or if you want to, you can leave me a super thanks or even just hit play on one of my playlists. I know it sounds silly, but if you just hit play on one of my playlists and let it play in the background, even if you're not paying attention, it tells YouTube, hey, people are watching these videos. I'm going to push it out to more people. So even if you just want to do that, I would love it. I would appreciate it so much. And then lastly, if you're looking for more personalized help, I do offer private coaching that you can find in the description of this video. Either way, I really appreciate you, whether you choose to do one of these things or not. Just by simply watching this video, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the lesson. All right, so how do you export audio inside Audacity so that you can get the audio outside your DAW and then onto your computer so you can send it via email, Dropbox, Google Drive, WeTransfer, whatever method the client or the project is asking you to send the audio as. So first things first, I'm going to double click and highlight my audio. That's just something I like to do. I'm not sure if you need to do it, but my OCD likes me to. And then you're going to go to File, Export Audio, right here. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to share it to audio.com or on your computer? I'm just going to export to my computer. That's normally what everybody's going to want to do. And then here is where you name the file. Now, a really important note here is clients, casting, agents, you name it. Everyone has their very own particular way of labeling a file, a way that they want you to label a file. This is really important. If you don't follow directions, it's going to tell them you're not good at following directions, which is going to make you less bookable. So just make sure you label your file exactly how they want you to. Follow those directions to a T. All right, I'm going to leave it what it is. And then folder, this is where you can decide where you want your audio to go to. Make sure you save a folder on your computer somewhere. That way you can always save it to a very particular folder on your computer and you can know exactly where your audio is going to when you export it every single time. And then format. Now here's how this works. If you book a job, they're going to want you in 99.99999% of cases to send the audio as a WAV file. However, if you're sending an audition, they're going to want you to send an MP3 file. It makes it easier to send. That's just the industry standard. So if it's an audition, send it as an MP3 file unless otherwise stated by the people you're working with. And then if it's a book job, go with a WAV file here. All right, so we're going to pretend like this is an audition. I'll send it as an MP3. And then channels, you're going to make sure it's set to mono. Normally, that's what you're going to send unless otherwise stated. Sample rate is going to be 48,000. Leave the bitrate mode alone. That's totally fine. Quality is totally fine. And then now you're good to send this. So you would just hit export. And then now it would go to the folder that you've decided it should go to on your computer, and you're going to know exactly where that is. But that is how you export audio inside Audacity.